10 reasons why heaven is not real to most people. 10 reasons why heaven is not real most people. And the number one reason, they never read about it for themselves. They listen to hearsay and are searching for the truth about heaven. Number two, it's a controversial subject or topic that never discussed deeply. Say don't exist, then people just believe it. They say heaven just don't exist, so they stop believing it or don't talk about it. Number three reason, it become a myth because nobody came back and talked about it. But we have the book of Revelation that discuss and explain about heaven. Number four, too many religion with too many ideas about the afterlife experience. You might be right, but heaven still exists. Five, they want to stay in their sin and be ignorant about the afterlife experience. People want to stay being adulterer. People want to stay being a homosexual. People want to stay being a lesbian. People want to stay being a liar. People want to stay being an atheist or humanist. But they don't want to live right. They don't want to be saved. They don't want to be a believer of Jesus Christ. Number six, they are missing out on the truth about heaven. Yes, you are missing about the truth about heaven. Number seven, three heaven, but one you must be born again to see it and be born again of the water and the spirit to enter into it. John 3 verse 3 and John 3 verse 5. Number 8, church not teaching it or preaching about it. Now it's about a prosperity gospel. It's the gospel of your own thinking. But heaven is real. Number 9, they don't believe it. Heaven, and why don't you believe it exists? They don't believe it, and they don't believe that heaven really exists. Number 10th reason, my friend, they rather believe man theories and ignore the biblical teaching about heaven. Now, from Revelation, the 20th chapter, verse number 1 through 3, and then read, then the angel showed me the river of water, as clear as crystal, flowing from the throne of God and of the Lamb, down to the middle of the great street of the city. On each side of the river stood the tree of life, bearing the 12th crop of fruit, yielding its fruit every month. And the leaves of the tree offer the healing of nation. No longer there be any curse. The throne of God and the Lamb will be in the city, and his servant will serve him. Heaven exists whether you believe it or not. Heaven exists whether you believe that there's a life after life experience. So I'm telling you, believe the existence of hell, and believe the existence of heaven, and believe the existence of the lake of fire. Because if your name not written in the Lamb book of life, the registrar book, you must have a RSVP. If not, you're going to be escorted to the lake of fire. So do yourself a favor today after you hearing this video about 10 reasons why heaven is not real to most people. But do you believe in heaven? Decide today, do you believe in heaven? Because if not, heaven exists whether you believe it or not. Until then, this is your host of Life Journey, the supernatural show where there's hope, there's help, there's healing, and there's health And God wants us to be holy. So until then, may God bless you richly is my prayer. Peace.